Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Radiant Central, and I'm your host, Natasha St. Michael, and thank you so much for joining me. So today I thought I'd talk a little bit about something a little different. Today I want to talk about some of sort of the changes I've observed in myself since having a child, and specifically the changes in my attitude towards my health, towards my well-being, towards taking care of myself, because recently it's sort of come to light to me just how much things have changed. And I guess when you're kind of living in it, you don't see those changes until perhaps you compare yourself to something, or you see something that reminded you as to like how you used to be. And so for myself recently, you guys know I've been working on a new 7-day juice fasting program. And my husband recently did the juice fast. He's wanted to lose weight, and he loves juice fasting, and he got really excited and he was like, I want to do it. So he just completed it. He did 7 full days of juice fasting, and because he wanted to lose weight, he's been really intense about it. And it's been great watching him, because not only has he been doing the juice fasting, but he's taken up exercising, and he's just like full on, like thrown himself into it. He gets up at like 5 a.m. and running on the beach, and then doing the juice fasting, and he has a very laborious job. He's a landscaper, and so all day he's like either, like planting things, carrying palm trees, and just really a physical job. So on top of doing that, and then the juice fasting and exercising, and he comes home and he does more exercise. It's been really interesting to watch him, because it reminded me how I used to be. It reminded me how I was before I got pregnant and had a child. And my daughter now, she's 20 months, so she's almost 2 years. So it's been a while that I've been in sort of mummy mode, and it's been a different mode. And watching him, it just totally reminded me how my life was before, and how I used to approach things. And I have to say, there was a part of me that was quite envious of it, just that enthusiasm he had, and how kind of hardcore he was about it, and how he just took it on and threw himself into it. And at the same time, it brought to light just how much I've changed. And I feel also at the same time, this is an ongoing change. It's like, as people say, when you have a child, your life changes overnight. And I would say that's 100% true. And your body changes, everything changes, and continuing to change. I know for myself, like, I'm still nursing, I'm still breastfeeding, so I'm still going through sort of hormonal change as well, that comes with that. And I'm sure too, in a few months when I'm weaning my daughter off, that too will start changing things as well, and when my hormones start sort of going back to balance. But it's been interesting to see just the shift I've made. And so I thought today I'd share a little bit about that, because I know there's new mothers watching these videos, and I know that there's a few of you out there that are pregnant right now as well. And so I thought I'd just kind of share where I'm at right now that my daughter is almost 2 and I'm a new mother, and just the place I'm at right now. And I have to say, the biggest thing that I've noticed is that from giving birth and becoming a mother overnight, is that not only did I become a mother to her, but I've become more of a mother to myself, more so than I've ever been. And that to me is where the change is. And that's maybe perhaps what I noticed, sort of the difference between me and my husband, is that like suddenly becoming a mother to her and to myself and to sort of my family, is that I've become much more nurturing. And instead of pushing myself and being really intense about things like I used to be, and just kind of throwing myself into things, it's like my approach to everything is very nurturing. And it's a beautiful thing to see. Like, I have to say, I appreciate that. Like, I appreciate that I'm just more gentle with myself, more so than ever. And that it's been a natural progression. It's not something I've told myself I have to become, or that I have consciously had to make the effort to do. It's just naturally. It's kind of like how I treat her is how I treat myself. And I'm learning a lot through that. And I've been really enjoying that journey, because things have slowed down a lot and I would say it's less about sort of that instant gratification as it is taking care of things and enjoying that process, and specifically being present in that process. So when it comes down to my approach to my health and to my well-being, to my diet, all of that, is that I'm more conscious of it, and I'm also just putting more of an effort and really kind of enjoying every moment of it too, without things having to be like fast-paced and intense and like just hardcore. So I have to say, first thing I've noticed is that I've become more of a mother, more of a nurturer to myself, as well as to my family. And I'd say the second thing is that I've been really into preserving myself. And I know that probably has to do with a few things. First thing is that I am still trying to sort of restore myself from pregnancy and giving birth. I feel that my body, I'm still trying to build up my nutritional reserves. I'm still trying to get myself strong again. It's like you have a baby, you give birth, you lose your muscle, your body changes, and you feel depleted. And especially because I've been nursing and breastfeeding for so long, that too, it's like I'm always trying to just boost myself back up. And from that, my approach to everything is about how can I preserve myself? How can I preserve my energy? How can I preserve my youthfulness? And maybe perhaps too, it's because I'm an older mom. I'm going to be 40 soon. and that too, it's kind of like, I feel like my goal behind everything is how to preserve myself. How can I do more self-care? And I would say that's really where sort of my focus has been about self-care and enjoying every moment of it. Like, I really do enjoy it. And I find too is that perhaps that time where it is about self-care is also that time for me. And I think that a lot of new mothers might be able to relate to this, is that you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot for your family, for your children, for if you're working, like I'm working too. I'm like juggling so many things at once, and there's very little time for just me. That I really appreciate, like that 5 minutes I have to like brush my teeth and I seize it. Like, whereas before it's like I didn't really care about those mundane activities, whereas now it's like I live for it, just having that time to myself, maybe to take a hot bath. It's like, for me, that's precious. And it's more the simple little things that I can get in every day that are taking care of me that make me feel so much better, and that I appreciate so much more than I've ever appreciated before. And so I guess that's it, is that my approach to things have changed. And at the same time, it's like I really enjoy seeing how other people do things differently, and each person is kind of like how they go about things, and their energy and their intent is different. And it's been interesting to see the differences and see the changes in myself in comparison to that, and also just to appreciate where I'm at and also where other people are at, and to gain inspiration too. Like, I have to say, I've been just so inspired watching my husband doing his juice fast and his like hardcore exercise routine. It's been really fun to watch and really inspiring, and at the same time, I'm also inspired by my own mummy mode, and it'll be interesting thing to see, like in a few months from now, where I'll be, especially after I wean my daughter from the nursing and get into that, and as she's growing older as well. That'll be interesting too. So I just thought I'd give you guys a little bit of an update as to where I'm at and all of that. So I want to end off by mentioning though that the 7-day juice fasting program, I'm waiting on a web programmer to finish one little job, and then I'll be able to launch it. So I'm hoping it's supposed to be done like any day now. So once that's done, I will let you guys know. Hopefully we'll be doing the juice fast. We'll start it June 22nd. That's the goal. So we're just waiting on this one person to finish his work up. And I'm really excited about it. It's going to be a fabulous, fabulous program. And yeah, so you'll hear more about it soon once it's launched. But if you want to be on the mailing list to know exactly when it's going to be launched and available, and also to get a super discount on it, just go to my website at radiantcentral.com and click on juice fasting there, and there's a place to put your email address in, and so you can be on the mailing list for that. So keep your eyes and ears out for that, and I'm wishing everyone a fabulous day, and I'll see you again soon.